Okay, magandang araw sa inyong muli for almost a year. Almost a year. Hindi, kasi yung last namin na mag-share ng video, last year pa yon, right? So, sometime in December, I think.
Mhm.
Now we're starting another new year and we decided to wrap up yung topic natin, which I've been sharing since the beginning of the month. Actually, as early as December pa.
Yeah, that's true.
So I've been pushing that agenda of setting goals, setting personal um, like targets or something like that.
Mhm.
So today we will wrap that up and see what we can do or where we are. You don't have to share your personal goals, but we just would like to kind of like give you a summary and a broad stroke of why we need to do that, right?
Mhm.
So siguro, of course, everybody knows us, so we don't have to reintroduce again.
Mhm.
But siguro bumati ka muna sa kanila before we do that.
Hello, everyone. So, have a good and wonderful day to all of you. So, anywhere you are in the world. So, we are so grateful that we are able to see each other this new year, di ba?
Mm-hmm.
So, pinagpala tayo that we have another year to be together this 2025.
Ikaw ba, for you, at a personal level, I know we belong to the same circle of family. So how do you see New Year? Ano ba ang overall impression mo ng isang bagong taon?
Definitely.
Aside from the cliche,
Ano?
365 days of new beginnings, blah, blah, blah. Aside from that,
Ang karaniwang, ang karaniwang perspective naman pagka New Year para is something to be, ano to, meron kang new beginnings for the year that you wanted to hope, to achieve, to, ano yan eh, time to, time to have a, to have a desire na it would be a better life for me. Yeah. So, marami kang iniisip. For me, marami akong iniisip, marami akong gustong gawin. Na usually nangyayari yan at the start of the year.
di ba pwedeng gawin yun at the middle of the year?
Pwede naman. Pero hindi ko alam, bakit ba at the start of the year, you're always thinking of what you wanted to accomplish or do for...
Yeah. Matter of fact, there was a study done na if there are 100 people na nag-start ng year nila with goals, etc., etc., 80% of them will eventually drop off. Ibig sabihin, they will not be able to fulfill that pag pumasok yung February. So, only 20% of them will continue to move on. Diba? So, magandang pag-isipan yun, diba? So, bakit nga ba? Why do we have to start something and then don't finish it anyway? Diba? Maraming mga ganong klase mga katanungan. So, today, we will try to pursue that individually like you and me. Bakit ba tayo from the the beginning of the year or even before the year end very very much serious or very much determined tayo. Tapos pagkatapos ng 1 month, like say in January, biglang nag-slow down or biglang you totally forgot about what you first thought of doing in January. What do you think are the reasons?
Maraming factors. One, meron kang desire na gustong gawin ang mangyari. But the thing is, you didn't plan for it.
So puro desire lang.
Oo.
Sana gusto kong ganito.
Oo, ganun. So, parang ayun, mga wishful thinking. Yeah. So
walang reality check.
Oo, walang reality check. So, yung sa akin kasi, when you desire and plan for, yung parang meron kang gustong ma-achieve, you plan out for it. Hindi naman siya nangyayari na katang-isip mo lang, tapos bahala na si Batman. Ganun siya sabi ng iba.
Correct.
So,
importante kasi din when you desire something, I mean yung healthy desires kasi maraming desires eh. But as far as yung mga healthy desires mo sa life, importante na magkaroon ka ng tinatawag na strategic thinking.
Mhm.
So parang masyadong high sounding yung word. But to put it on more layman's term, ipaprocess mo siya.
Mhm.
Maybe you need to talk to someone. Maybe you need to like say talk to your wife or talk to your siblings or even talk to your parents or even your friends. So those kind of things na importante na uh, meron kang tinatawag na helping or having someone to process your thoughts.
Mhm.
Kasi pagka wala kang kausap, like say on your own, medyo magkakaroon ka ng tinatawag na overflow or ano nga tawag doon? Parang you get frozen or you get overloaded with information na hindi mo na tuloy maisip kung paano ka aamante.
Mhm.
That's why importante you have to partner with someone like a friend or even a co-worker. Better kung kaibigan or asawa or anak or kapatid who also share with the same direction. Not necessarily the same desire, but at least you share the same vision or goal na gusto mong mag-progress. Importante yung desire na po-process.
That's true. Ang kagandahan rin kasi when you talk it with someone, parang nabibigyan ka rin ng magandang perspective or napaprocess mo yung thoughts mo. How your plan is or how your desire is. Ayun, parang having a feedback is somehow healthy, ano?
Yeah.
So, yung feedback na yun, makakatulong sa'yo, is this something good, achievable ba siya? Or kung syempre naman, ano, yung kakausapin mo, someone who is a good influence for you. Hindi naman
Or
lahat.
can be brutally honest.
Yeah.
Diba?
So,
Can be brutally honest.
someone whom you can trust, who will be, kumbaga, after for your good.
Yeah, brutally honest. Kasi sabihin, oy, tigilan mo na ako dyan, hindi mo kaya yan. But it doesn't mean na hindi mo nga kaya. Diba? Because sometimes people see you in a different way. And then you can be honest with yourself, kaya ko nga ba to? Ano ba yung kinakailangan resources para magawa ko itong mga bagay-bagay na to? And very important yung honesty din sa sarili mo kasi minsan overestimated mo din yung mga abilities and capabilities mo as a person. And yung mga taong nakapalibot sa'yo will give you that kind of like go signal or red flag na based on their observation, mukhang kinakailangan mo pang maghintay muna. Diba?
Tapos ang maganda rin siguro sa isang nabanggit mo tungkol dyan, especially kung meron sa mag-asawa, we know somehow kung anong priorities natin.
Yeah.
So, meron mga bagay na desire mo nga siya ganito, but eto ba yung priority na kailangan mong gawin ngayon o meron mas importante?
Actually, nung na-mention mo yan, pumapasok ka na dun sa susunod na step. Diba? Yung decision-making process. Kasi yung desire, parang bini-brainstorm mo lang yung mga heart's desire mo. Diba? At yung mga desire ko, sana ganito, mga wish. Diba? Or things na you think you can do over the next 12 months or even 36 months. So parang nililista mo lang siya.
That's right.
And then after doing that, pumapasok ko dun sa decision making, which is part of your determination, di ba? Na alin ba dito ang uunahin ko? Di ba? Kasi hindi naman lahat ng desire kinakailangan mangyari in like 6 months or 12 months.
That's right.
Sometimes you have to lay the foundation na ito yung muna yung gagawin ko step by step before you go to the next one. So maybe
That's right.
that step will take about 12 months. And then by the end of the year, as you enter towards the next year, yung foundation na ilay mo na. So much more easier ka na dun sa 2026, something like that.
Yeah.
So importante yung mga ganong thinking.
Yeah.
Diba?
Naalala ko yung sinabi mo yung, I remember, na-share mo na rin ito before, yung quadrant, thinking like, eto ba urgent? non-urgent,
Yung first things
important,
first.
first thing first. Is this important or non-important? So parang you try to determine the significance of those plans or those decisions that you're making.
Yeah. Importante yun. So, desires, ano yung listo. Siguro, you can limit like as many, but ako, I would always go for like 10. What's my 10 desires? Or maybe you want to do it 12 because it's 12 months. So, some of them can be achievable in like say 30 days. Some of them 6 months. Some of them 12 months. So, lista mo yung mga heart's desire mo. And then you can start even praying for it. Diba? Sa Bible, meron sinabi na God knows your heart's desire. Diba? So, God will always honor your desire. Diba? But it doesn't necessarily mean that when God honors it, presto, diba? One day, magising ka na lang tapos lahat ng heart's desire mo. So, it's probably a long process or even a short process. So, decision making or determination where you want to prioritize it. So, importante yung prioritization. Meron kang tinatawag na honesty din. Diba? Yung kinakailangan ba yan? Or meron ba akong resources? O kinakailangan ko pa munang mag-ipon para masunod dyan o magawa yan? So, that's where you kind of like evaluate your finances if it requires finances. Diba? So, ano yung resources ko? Ano yung income ko? Kaya ko bang bilhin yan? Di ba? Yung mga, kaya ko bang mag-travel? Ano bang pag-iipunan ko? Those are the determination and decision-making process yun. Okay? Now, importante yun when you set goals. And just like anybody who's setting goals, whether personal, work, organization, importante yung ganong klaseng step. Okay. What do you think is the third?
So, gaya nung nabanggit mo, no? So, knowing na alam mo na yung priority mo, so then that's the time that you, for me, sa akin, magandang lagyan nga ng timeline. Alam ko, binanggit mo na, yung 3 months, 6 months, this weekly basis, or, so knowing na nakalagay mo na siya sa priorities mo, o nakalagay mo na sa timeline, it's putting action into it. So
more of the discipline, di ba? So another D, di ba yung desire, decision making, or yung determination whether it's something that you can do today, tomorrow, next month. And then meron ka ng action plan. Parang you're trying to integrate things into your routine. Di ba? So meron kang tinatawag na, today, part ito ng heart's desire ko. And then gagawin ko to para inch by inch or step by step, nagagawa ko siya. So you kind of like incorporate it into a routine na yung routine mo actually leads you closer to the goal. Diba? So halimbawa, gumising ka ng maaga or kumain ng maayos, those are goals. Diba? But then, how do you do that?
Yeah.
So wala nga naman na gusto mong kumain ng maayos pero madalas kang pupunta sa mga fast food.
Yeah.
So that basically defeats the purpose. Or gusto mo maging healthy pero natutulog ka ng late. Diba? So that again defeats the purpose. So your action should complement.
That's
diba?
right.
Should complement. And that requires discipline.
That's true.
Diba? So sticking to the routine, sticking to the discipline, which is very, very important in the realization of any goal. Even personal goal.
Yeah.
Right? So ano yung maidadagdag mo dun sa discipline?
Yeah.
How do you think are we? Like honestly in our discipline, ikaw, ako? Or how do you look at me when I discipline myself or incorporate some routine?
Nako.
At yung mga painful realization.
So, etong asawa ko, alam ko naman, kitang-kita yung kanyang disiplina. I would say, if I would rate you from 0 to 10, I know nasa 8 to 9 ka.
Masyadong generous, ano?
Oo.
Sige, tatanggapin ko yan. Maganda marinig yan.
Oo. Pero alam ko wala ka sa 10.
It's always a work in progress. Maganda yung may allowance. Maganda may allowance.
So, I can see na, talagang goal-oriented si Mario. Siguro, for those people who know him for the longest time, very goal-oriented siya. Talagang alam niya, he's planning ahead of time everything. So, talagang he sees to it na before pumasok yung week, sa Sunday pa lang, ito, pinaplano mo na what's gonna happen for the whole. So, that is something for me na admire ko sa kanya. Kasi very busy.
Dami to hear yung grade mo.
Sige nga, ano ba?
Sige, honest 8. Honest and making progress. Diba?
Okay.
Kasi palagi siyang nagsasabi, nakukonsensya naman ako dun sa pinopost mo sa mga chat. Parang gusto ko na talagang gawin or mga gano'n, re-review ko to. So, at least maganda na yung direction, di ba? So, and I really congratulate you for that.
So, wow naman. Pero talaga, kailangan pa rin din namin space to improve. And
of course, lahat naman, wala naman taong perfect. Okay, to wrap up, to end, ano yung susunod sa tingin mo?
So, knowing na meron na tayong discipline, so, perseverance. Maging determined tayo na. Kasi long haul yan eh. Hindi naman siya na...
sprint.
It's not a sprint. We might be starting the year right and good. The question is, are we gonna end it right? Na hindi tayo mag-fail. I know there would be bumps along the way sa mga goals natin. Pero let it not be a hindrance na, sige na, tama na, parang
tigilan mo na yan. Hindi mo yan kaya. Mga gano'n. Kaya kinakausap ko ng sarili mo. Parang kaya ko ba to? Parang hindi ko na to kaya. Parang yung as simple as maging maayos sa sarili or self-care. Di ba yung maliligo araw-araw kung nakikita mo yun as part of your goal. Tapos pangatlong linggo, parang hirap na hirap ka ng maligo araw-araw. So nag-transition kasi every other day. Tapos maya-maya naging every 3 days na. Tapos na-realize mo, hindi ko yata kayang maligo ng araw-araw. So, yung mga ganun, we're just making up some, kind of like weird. Ako, maligo araw-araw, parang hirap din ako doon, to be honest, di ba?
Kasi malamig sa Amerika.
Malamig. Pero I have to discipline myself and I have to work around certain routines na kinakailangan. Either maligo ako ng gabi or gigising ako ng maaga para makapaligo ako ng umaga. So either way, sometimes interchangeably. Minsan gabi, minsan umaga. But still, na-achieve ko pa rin yung goal. Diba? So yung mga ganun. And determination, sinasabi natin kanina. Kasi hindi pwede yung that defines the adult in us. Diba? Pagka-adult ka, no one, hindi mo in-expect na somebody should always police you. Diba? Di kagaya pag maliit ka pa, diba? Or kid, or you're not an adult yet. You always need your parents or somebody from your family to remind you. Pero once you get into that adult life, that kind of basically defines your being an adult and a kid. But mind you, ang dami pa rin mga adult na kung mag-behave parang mga kids. Now, if you're like that and you're listening right now, maybe it's the right time for you to wake up and come up or gather yourself, diba? And make sure that you are moving in the right direction. Kasi as soon as you develop all these habits, including your healthy habits, at the end of the day, ikaw pa din ang mag-benefit. Diba? So, tayo pa rin. Nobody else Nobody else. If you set your goals in the right direction, your desire will be determined by your processing it, and your decision making and prioritization, your discipline, your routine, and even the determination to push for yourself or to push that agenda of doing the right things right, which you mentioned yung quadrant, is very, very important in order for us to really achieve our goals. Okay? Any parting words?
Yeah. So, siguro with all the things that we have shared, ang primary nga dito, I remember, nasa Bible din sinabi, na parang, yes, you can set your plans, but the Lord determines
your path.
Determines your path. So, we can always commit and pray to God, to really guide us, help us na ma-achieve yung mga heart's desire natin. And kung ito yung kalooban ng Lord, then He will be the one to give us success in that. So, So yun lang, parang always incorporate na, yes, minsan kasi may mga plans and heart's desire tayo na medyo nga difficult, but it's also good na no, merong plans na alam mo na, yeah, it's something to trust the Lord.
O magiging gracious ka din sa sarili mo.
Yes,
Diba?
that's
Kasi
right.
sometimes pinagpipilitan mo, hindi pala yun ang gustong ipagawa sa'yo ng Panginoon for that specific period. So maging sensitive ka din sa leading ng Panginoon as you pray and consider all of those things. Is this something that God wants me to do? Pero one thing for sure, when you talk about health and wellness, ako 100%. When you talk about health and wellness, God really determines that to be one of the many things that we needed to do. Being stewards of our body and being part of that whole universe of individuals who takes care of the human body. Kasi ano tayo we're supposed to be taking care of ourselves because God has a wonderful plan, diba? For us. Pero kung we destroy our body by doing the wrong things, then obviously, God's plan will not be fulfilled sa sarili natin. So, consider that as part of our conversation tonight or today.
Yeah, that's true. Because as a believer, so we consider our body as a temple of God. So, so that's why we are good stewards of it.
Okay, so with that said, thank you very much. And hopefully, you learn from our conversation. And by the way, sa mga susunod na buwan, you'll be seeing a lot of changes when it comes to all these videos that we are sharing. And we're trying to be more innovative. So if you have any suggestions or comments, aside from what we talked already, feel free to comment below or in the comment section. And if you're watching this from our channel, from the YouTube channel, of course, I invite you to subscribe and like or, anong tawag doon? Click on the notification bell. Yung mga vlogger, very, expert na expert pero kami, hindi naman kami professional vloggers. We are just here to help you make sure that you are learning from all our discussions here. So with that said, good night or good afternoon, good evening, or whatever day you are. Bye-bye.
Okay, be healthy.
Alagaan po natin ang ating katawan.